am Samantha, and I came from the island of Puerto Rico. Although it's beautiful, the food is delicious, I can tell you the economy is not that great. And the reason why I left was because I didn't have the support. It was difficult to find a job, and there was nothing stable whatsoever to live there. So I decided to join the United States Army. And I do want to say, this is my own experience. I am not sponsoring the United States Army nor the military of the United States. I'm just sharing my experience and just giving you information. And for those who are interested joining, are most welcome to make their own decision for joining or not. You see a lot of people sharing basic training, their experience, or going through Drill Sergeant Academy, but I can tell you that I am just a regular person, just like you. Went to the best university in Puerto Rico, Universidad de la UPR. However, even the Pell Grant wasn't enough. No student loan was enough to cover for my credits. But it wasn't enough to cover all the books. It wasn't enough to pay the school bills. So I owed money. And regardless that I had amazing grades, I didn't have any vehicle or any transportation. I know the lack of not having financial stability, not having the ability of buying the things that you need. I remember living and asking the neighbors to give me rice, beans, and sometimes even starving. And I had my younger son, who was my first during that time. But I can tell you right there in the island was nearly impossible. And I was young, around my 19 to 20s. And I would say not only me, but also my husband did our best to look for a job. But it wasn't enough. I couldn't even do those things like go to the movie theater. I didn't have that financial freedom. We are barely surviving here. Not even food stamps covered us for food. We don't even have a home, and we're almost gonna be staying in the streets. I remember going to where there was a job fair. We were looking all the possible ways of finding a job. And my husband, he's like, I want to join. They're like, oh, great. How's your health? And he's like, well, I have this. And they're like, no, you can't join, but your wife can. And I'm like, okay, I'll join. This is the end of my video. Please take care, my peeps, and hope to see you on the next. I left my home to join the army.